Hello everybody, welcome back to Beach Family Gaming. We're gonna be doing something that I originally wasn't planning to do, and that's gonna be clearing the rest of the side quests we got, because there ain't much.
Clear a little bit of side quest?
Because we forgot about this guy to turn in the last time. I did clear the maps we had. Honestly, all the map stuff I had that I was trying to do on stream last time, I was being clueless. We cleared it fairly quick, but that's neither here nor there. Those aren't really a big deal.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me.
Mind you, he doesn't
She didn't deserve this.
argue.
If you do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of a cleanup.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Sinister oddities. Okay. Alright, we'll be... I know the Hogwarts is talking to the one character. I just know there's a couple odd missions down this way. I was tracking, it just wasn't obvious. Okay. What, am I still auto tagged there?
Yeah.
That's gonna upset me, so I'm gonna set in the path of getting up here, I guess. There we go.
Godric Gryffindor was the greatest duelist in history.
I don't know if
Wow,
I
how
agree
marvelous.
if they say Godric Gryffindor was the best duelist, but we'll leave it at that.
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular dirical.
A dirical? What's that?
It's a magical bird. Muggles call it a dodo and believe the creature to be extinct, but that's because it can disappear whenever humans draw near. I'm worried about a large albino dirical known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Sounds as if she needs rescuing. I know the perfect place.
The perfect place is with me. Wait until the neighbours see her, not to mention how fashionable I'll be with those beautiful feathers. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricals?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricals seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the dirical den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognize it by all of the diricals lolling about.
I'll keep
I'll
an
end up
eye out
catching
for a
them all.
large white dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her.
I'll save her
Be
for you ain't
prepared to
good enough.
chase her. She actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
Unfortunately, I know a good part of this area doesn't have the fast travel, so... I know that was kind of mean, but I put on Tony's face.
That was a close one.
Not that I needed to, but I wanted to.
This must be the dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwynaira? Arrest the
I just realized I screwed myself up. I don't have the bag prepped. I'm just gonna end up taking them all.
Professor Howard Velia.
Hey, she talked about the bino with the white plumage, and what do I do?
Arrest the momentum.
First one I grabbed was a white one.
Velia. Arrest the momentum. Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
Let's see, is there any more here, or is that the last one? Oh, there's one more down there.
Arrest the momentum. I'll look after you.
Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwynaira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Actually, I think she'll be safer with me.
But it was my idea to rescue her. I'm the one who fell in love with her beautiful plumage. Oh, the cheek. Now what shall I do? Without her feathers, I can't finish any of my fashion designs.
I have
You
no sympathy for
traitorous
her.
foul napper. I hope she picks your eyes out.
But yeah, she's petty. Obviously. It's just there's only like
You, my young
3 of
friend.
these left.
I do hope he hasn't been.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I shouldn't worry about it. It's only a niffler.
He may be only a niffler to some, but to me, he's a very special boy. Lovely company. I've had him for years. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a closer point for that one or not, because this is not really. This is one of those ones I was talking
That
about out here
hideaway
that's
does
pretty
sound
far out.
intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
I still wish they gave the real heavy thunderstorms in this. I'm disappointed they didn't. I'm also kind of disgusted that they've delayed the PS4 version yet again. Or last gen versions yet again. I do kind of criticize that a bit.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, to find a way inside. This castle's hiding...
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society, except how to lie.
These rocks have seen better days. Ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
Honestly, this is easier. I forgot there was actually a quest sign that let you in down here.
I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo.
But yeah, we figured out the
More treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
Whole nightmare of getting through this.
treasure here. Open this up to open that chamber back there. And the block I was trying to carry all the way to the back from here had a trigger point back there that opened this up. So it was just me being stupid.
These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. More ash. I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler.
Yeah, with me already being through here, this isn't that hard.
I might as well grab the Niffler. I'm here now. Arresto momentum. Everything's... Best get back to Miss Coffee.
Yep. Unfortunately, I do gotta get outside to fast travel back, so...
I'd remember my father speak of these times.
Yeah, it's one of those stunts that I feel shouldn't work, but it does. I'll be honest, that would have took a lot longer if I had to fight my way through.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
Again, the evil root.
Actually, he's taken a liking to me, so I've decided to keep him.
What? He's mine! Oh, I should have faced my fears and gone after him myself.
Perhaps you should have.
I can't believe I let this happen. Just take care of him. He'll never love anyone else. Never. May you never have a moment's peace with him.
I'll start, so I kind of agree with it. But again, this is the evil character, so I guess it makes sense to be a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
I'd like to say this is going to be the last episode of side questing, but I know it won't be. Because just until the next chapter unlocks.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod
Really?
over our way of life. Infringer! Oh, something must be done about the vile thieves who've infested the area.
Is everything all right, madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Thing is, I'm afraid I already took him out. With some of the side stuff clearing.
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn?
Yeah.
Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
Surely the
Greedy
safety of
little bitch.
Cragcroft is worth more. I'd hate for the Ashwinders to know who offered a bounty on Selwyn.
What a snide little rat. No sense of honor. You're worse than the Ashwinders. Fine. I can give you a bit more, but our business is finished. It's time for Cragcroft to live in peace. Take your money and get out. I may be glad to be rid of Selwyn, but I don't want to see your face around Cragcroft.
And now, all that's left right now is actually the quest for here. And what I'm going to do is a rarity for this set, for this series, is I'm actually going to do go into mainline. Oh yeah, it's the astronomy nut I gotta talk to for this quest. That's right. Speak with Amit, yes. Well, I'm sorry for what they named him after.
Afraid of a staircase?
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker.
First sin of the bad
Cannot wait
news.
to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Yeah. Any hint that there's bad things?
Revelio.
I'll just make sure I don't have to fight quick.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok.
Tone.
Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Your one little
I shall
side
see
quest
you
with
soon.
Amit. Not that I can really blame him for being terrified afterwards.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
And I don't think he knows how to shut up.
The door is looking at us.
Thing is, I remember this being a fairly
Books
long
rarely
story arc.
prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
So farther past than the open ship.
It's, well, it is going into a mountain side.
I cannot
It's still feel like
believe
those
I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I was making sure that wasn't on the side. See, he's glitching a little bit.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Yeah, dude. Just Again, it goes into showing how
I've read
much,
about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
all the detail they did. Is very cool.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
One less human to worry about. What's on human? No! I will make you.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Aki.
I don't think that's gonna open.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Good finger.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Thing is, I don't think I'm going the right way, but
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Lucas Totalis. Crucio.
I won't rest. You could best the likes of me.
I'm just gonna
Kill spells can't offer them. Your little magic tricks won't distract me. Number up wise coming back this way. Who do you think you are? I've been fighting since before you were a goblin. Hello?
you know,
Such arrogance.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Probably the biggest riddle sometimes trying to figure out what to do with all the poles, and I can't guarantee I've got everything. When I did it before, at least.
Is there a path behind you?
Yeah, there is.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
There's just a map.
Yeah. I expect at least a chest back here.
Yeah. Not even an open one.
Lumos.
Yeah. I hadn't been in here before.
I'll be quiet.
I love he says I'll be quiet. It's like, no, you're not.
You just gonna keep yapping.
Lucas did tell us.
You try to blame, we're not gonna tell you to blame you.
You will regret coming.
Oh, it's like
It's it. One less human. Straight to fight. I'm ready. Let's get this over with.
just go into being the cutthroat character rather than friendly.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
And I'll be honest, one of my plans is one of the runs, I will not be allowing the character to learn the unforgivables.
Okay, so there's fire, you need to light something.
I think I know which one that is. That's down below, I think. Oh, or is it up there? That I'm not sure. We'll check quick, nope. We'll take care of
Right.
that.
Don't
But
wish
that
to be seen, do
door
we?
still might open.
Good finger.
Of all things, I think I know what that switch is for. Because I'm willing to bet the side door there is now open. No? I don't know then. Oh, it prepped that. Okay. I got a little ahead of myself.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Definitely messy.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
That part of all this is you still gotta get out a direction you didn't come in from.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift. Veli's.
I forgot if they did anything back there, that other route. I think they did. I want to at least try to collect what we can. Only a level 2.
Hello, Mora.
Well, honestly, if I didn't do all the work, I would not have that ready.
Only, what, 3 days of grinding?
Yeah. At least it's a decorative. Whooper's dead. I'm sorry, there's certain statues we're more excited for.
If the only reason I sound excited is Pooper's fun to say.
It is fun to say.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
I think you're gonna leave out your soiling your trousers. I think it's the only side mission that he actually comes with you on, too.
That's the only one I can think of.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Yeah. Now to wait a moment for the next quest set to trigger.
I hope Professor Fitz...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Of all things, what I'm gonna do is head over here, because I know the next part for the stuff will be a trial, and that is one of the longer ones. And honestly, one I want to stay in hard mode.
Your field guide. I'm most
I do not want to be fatigued. And I'll admit it's fairly late and I'm a little tired. I don't want to risk that sort of fight.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Might be a bit dangerous for a broom trial. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next...
Okay, now that... Looks like I may have unlocked some new side quests too. Spellcraft from that and Summoner's Court Part 4. Well, depending... Because he's not talking yet. Yeah, I jumped into the map a moment too soon. That's about right. I'll fast travel over here and fly over. I'll be honest, a lot of these side quests in the
travel broadens the mind.
next house playthrough, I'm going to be just playing off record.
Now there's a student who knows how to...
The ones that don't directly relate storyline.
Yeah, anything that's actual side content, I'm just going to do off screen. Any of the stuff working with some of the characters that are friends, I'll do still because different dialogue options.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually, thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we?
I've never pulled this
Get
one off
ready
first
to
try,
lose.
so we'll see.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
I am not drifting right today. See if I can catch up. Well, I think I am.
Made it!
How did I make that one?
Brilliant!
How did I not screw that up? I totally missed that. I gotta hit at least some of these to have a chance. I'm definitely struggling today.
This is going well.
No, it's not. It's way ahead of me. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pull it off this time.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Catching up on it, despite my screw
I
off.
just don't think you're going to catch up enough just because of the briggs.
Yeah, I think so.
That wasn't too difficult.
I might be able to do a second attempt. What did I say about trying to do stuff fatigue?
Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time. This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one, then commit to it.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all. Now, care to try again?
I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
It shows she's starting to see you as a friend. Thing is, her boom flight in general was faster than yours without the boost.
well. Whoa!
Definitely closer than I like right now. So what messed me up before was hitting those, so... So far so good.
That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant.
Thing is, this is nowhere near a perfect run. But what I like is it doesn't take a perfect run to beat all of these. If I remember right, this is the
if I
last
do say
time.
so myself. Excellent.
Because this one ends up in time unlocking the last room upgrade. I'm still ahead of it, but I am not ballsy enough to try to rotate the camera check behind me.
Now that's more like it.
That was a miss. Only one though? Still made it.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will divide...
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United, and my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
I like that little dialogue.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here, 5th year. You're an asset to our house.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Now we're going to have a lot of side content again. Over to that point. So what I'm going to do is... Why am I scrolling up when all I have to do is that? Gonna get down here for that. I figure I might as well do the next Summoner's Court.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because that don't take too long.
Hello, are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
I'm just seeing how this one's set up.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
I am going to try for a perfect game, but I know it's going to be hard.
Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
That ain't gonna work. I gotta try to thread it through here. Okay, that was not a perfect run. If anything, I hope there's
You
four.
are good.
Point is, you still won.
Yep. The record's untarnished.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
She asked if I learned to play like that. Tuition or practice?
Tuition.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
I expect it's the professor that's the final one of these.
Yep.
Just the likelihood. That I do not know what I want to do for the level up now because I don't know what would be advantageous. Oh shit. Recognizing a cursed by Crucio releases a projectile that curses a nearby enemy.
Oh.
I want that.
You don't want to be hit by that.
No, I don't want to be hit by it, but I want that. Let's see here. We have... I do need to return to Albie. I did forget about that. Take care of that quick. I know I have another side quest in the school.
But if you make sure you get
Here I
stuff turned in, you don't forget about it.
No.
Like Spider Day.
You want to know what I'm seeing now, though? We have a reason to go around school.
What?
The time progression.
I wish I'd paid more attention.
Oh, yeah.
We have Christmas decorations.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
The only thing I'm curious about is do we have any more Hogsmeade left? No. I don't think any more world map side quests spawn. I believe we're done there. The only side quest now that's not something I want to do for storyline is that. So I figured might as well clear that.
Yeah.
Honestly, makes the next set, at least until the next sequence, a little more. Oh yeah, there's definitely a difference here. I don't know if I trust the snowman though. I've seen Jack Frost.
Honestly, it makes me wonder if anything changes in the dorm rooms.
I might want to do that quick before we do the other. I will point out something I noticed as I was going in here though.
Mm-hmm. Or gargoyle. I do like the other one though.
With the bow underneath.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to do is actually try and remember Slytherin common room. Just like you said, curiosity of what it may or may not have done.
Because it might not have done anything.
Obviously, it doesn't through this part. But I want to see.
Because, like, the Gryffindor common room was supposed to have a big-ass tree. It did!
It did a lot, actually.
Holy crap.
This is actually kind of classy.
Huh. I knew which one was your individual dorm room, I'd say.
The 5th year. It's easy enough to figure out. Can't remember if this one or the other side.
Okay, so nothing really changes in here.
Nothing really changed. This isn't mine, but I'm in the wrong side. I can check it quick though.
They really shouldn't have left food.
Just in case they did a little something to like the owl stand. What I'm thinking. Nope, not really. Of all things, I want to check the upstairs one, the 7th years room. I could see that.
Because their little pseudo common room they got.
Yeah. It's actually, I like the way it did it.
We usually don't bother going back to the
Common room like this. We forgot about that.
Oh, it worked out.
Alohomora.
It should be something unique, in my opinion. Just an unidentified. I want to check these out. Yes. They get a tree. Hope you don't have a pine sap allergy. Being mildly sarcastic, but it's the truth. So it's just mirrored. I figured it would be, but it just means, yeah, when we get the Christmas decorations picking in, we need to check the common rooms for each house.
Just because we want to see what they did. Because I even like the rugs they put out for it.
Yeah, I was seeing that too. The little decorations on the... I'll say the house elves overdid it.
Yeah. They busted ass.
I find it kind of classy though.
It's classy.
At this point, they didn't do anything out here. But... means I'm gonna run around for this little bit of questing to see what we see. I don't expect this little side path to have anything I've been trying to think. And I'll be honest, I expected trees in those big circuits. Welcome. 2 big trees up there.
Have you ever wondered how owls know where to deliver their letters?
Nice garland hanging from the ceiling.
My uncle knows
There's a
the
bit of
garden.
everything, actually. It is cool the way it's working out. Because honestly, seeing out here in this lighting and everything is cool.
Never forget what that awful book.
It's just weird getting excited over Christmas decorations in April.
True.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
I already did. I should be able to just turn it in.
So, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Damn.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Yep, because I already
imagine the
did it.
bells are just inside the bell tower. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
And I gave him an interrupting horn.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Yeah, I don't think I have the galleons or the... Well, if I sell the odd critters I don't need, I would have the galleons, so... I guess I'll run back to get the... Let's upgrade. Just take that quick to let me saw junk I don't need, then I'll take care of the other, then I'll run to him. Let's see Hogsmeade for Christmas saying a little more too.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
I'm hoping that he did a little something for the shop.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Damn. I was hopeful.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Part of it is, like I said, I want to be able to see the... Looks like only the main road of Hogwarts really has it. See if I'm going to get up a little farther.
When you find a good
I want to check, like, the 3 broomsticks so we can see.
I know you. You're one of the students who rescued little Archie Bickle. Heroic act, that was.
Here you are.
Oh, I can tip again. What the heck?
Turn up the ups. I think the drum improves the pendulum.
I was able to tip again. Apparently it was a glitch last time.
Or you'd already tipped that day and...
I thought I hadn't, but maybe you're right.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
I'm going to be careful not to get rid of the named ones, but... Okay. Oh, that's one from
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself...
What's wrong?
I was just realizing I wasn't getting as much from that as I thought I was. Hopefully that'll be enough. Well, I wonder if they did a little something for Christmas decorations to honeydews too, because that's, I would consider. Okay, that's a wasted opportunity. That's seriously a wasted opportunity right there. Because that definitely should have had something. That's disappointing.
Say, isn't there something...
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
Yeah, I don't even have enough galleons for it right now. I'll have it soon enough, so...
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
But one of the locations I feel should
I can't quite picture what
definitely have some sort of decorations inside should be the 3 broomsticks.
Nope.
What the hell? That's such a wasted opportunity. That's a glitch. On the shop icon right there. Unless it's above. Something weird. Oh, it's definitely below. That's a weird bug. But I'm just gonna head back to the room of requirements for now. And call it good. But let's say thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Sad that one side quest and a bunch, well, one main quest and a bunch of side content. Might help I get up there to, I was gonna ID the unidentified gear. So at least sorcerer's hats have improved. Okay.
Well, I guess the question is, do we want to see if we have a shiny gear fall, baby?
Yeah, we can see. Not that I remember which one it's in.
I think it's with the
Nope.
I don't remember what it's called.
We have a pale pumpkin we got. It's in
I'm
one.
that damn tired.
Hmm?
Undead looking things. Those things.
With the thestrals?
Thestrals. The name was not coming to me. I'm getting that fatigued.
I'm pretty sure you're right, but I'm gonna step in far enough to see.
Not a normal pooper.
Yep. But we got lucky on some of the offspring.
Well, I guess we replace our shiny niffler with the other named niffler for the male. Because Rococo is a male.
Yep.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I might as well run around the backside, I guess. Why am I stopping at that? I already did it. That's the fatigue. It's a pail?
Same color as its mom.
Yep.
Would it be if it was able to grow?
But I'm going to replace that one with Guinera.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Alright, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the sidetrack. Bye-bye.